What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I'll be showing you how I lost $520 trading the NASDAQ today. I will be breaking down the trade that I took, why I took it, when I took it. But before we get into that, I am giving away 5 free fundeds in the Discord. All you have to do is join the Discord, which will be linked in the bio below, and then also react to this announcement that I posted, and you will be entered into the giveaway. So with that out of the way, let's get into this. If you want to see me trade live, I'm live Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time on Kick. That will also be in the bio as well, but let's get after it. So on the 4-hour, we broke 3 areas of liquidity, one right here, one right here, one right here, designed in the darker black lines. So let's just get rid of that, except the top one. So we broke the top one, and we immediately retraced down, and we completely inversed this fair value gap right here. So my initial bias was shorts, but then what happened, as I will show you later, is news came out at 9, and we did an immediate reversal of the reversal. So got on the 1 minute, we see that we broke equilibrium off of this one, and then we pushed even higher, especially off of an SMT that happened at these hourly lows. So after this SMT at this hourly low right here, I was like, okay, this is dope. I'm in longs now. So we scroll down to the 1 minute. This SMT right here happens. And all I am doing right now is waiting for an entry, because first of all, we almost broke this high, and we have this other high right here that we are seeking pretty much. So scroll to the 1 minute. Market opens 8:30, and we break out of the 1 hourly. We create this high right here, which is used for my entry later. We go all the way back down and retrace all the way down to this 1 minute fair value gap. We hit equilibrium and we bounce out of it completely. And I'm like, okay, that's one confluence. Second confluence is we break structure to the upside off of this candle right here to the upside. And I'm like, okay, great. And while doing that, we have a fair value gap, which we tap into, hit equilibrium, and we retrace out of. Break another structure to the upside right here, and then a third one right here. So we break structure to the upside. I wait for a retracement back down, enter right here, we push up, and then 4 minutes later I get stopped out. Now what I didn't see, as you guys can tell, there was an SMT that was made at these highs, and there was a lot of liquidity. If I can find it, there was a lot of liquidity at these lows that eventually got taken out right here. So my TPs were this high right here and this high right here, which didn't happen. So we break structure twice, and I honestly kind of forced this trade. I'm not even gonna lie. I missed my entry down here, and then I missed another entry off of this break of structure right here, and I forced this trade. And as you can tell, there's an SMT at these highs right here and right here, and in 4 minutes in to me entering my position, 1 2 3 4, I get stopped out. My original stop loss was going to be at this the end of this fair value gap, but it didn't matter because we had liquidity that we needed to sweep, especially on ES. We had 1 2 3 4 areas of, well, 3 originally until the last one, 4, that it swept out this group of liquidity. So I'm going to be going through why this trade was bad, why I shouldn't have taken it. So the first thing was that my bias, this was against my bias, right? But we had bullish news at 9 a.m., which actually caused this major uptick, which is this fair value gap. Now, going out to the 1 hour time frame, there are many reasons why this was a bad trade. First of all, we did not respect this 1 hour fair value gap that happened right here. We pushed above it and then we closed inside of it instead of above it, which is kind of an iffy when it comes to fair value gaps. So that's one reason. Second reason is, if you just look at this chart right here, there is again areas of liquidity that just were needing to be swept. That's like the best I could say. And probably the last thing that I would say is that I forced the trade. I entered not when I wanted to. My original trade idea was off of this 1 minute inversion, or equilibrium being hit on that, which was right here, all the way up here, having my stops down here and having my first TP at this high, and then the second TP obviously at the other one. This would have been the ideal trade for me if I were still in longs, because it would have given me enough space to kind of make the decision off of the retracement with this candle right here if I wanted to get out of break even. And well, obviously it didn't matter because we went all the way down and swept out liquidity right here, and on ES you could just see that we swept out 3 areas of liquidity, and now we are going back upwards. So that's pretty much going to be a wrap for today's recap. $520 down, still up 200 on the week though. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the recap pretty much. I over leveraged. I risked 520 rather than my usual 300 or 350 because I was confident in the trade, and it didn't play out. But we live, we move. A lot of chop work today. A lot of people lost a lot of money. But yeah, if you want to see me trade live again, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time, I'm doing that funded giveaway that I said at the beginning of the video. And yeah, that's gonna be a wrap. I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.